A lot of you are probably wondering, Karasmai, what do you think about the Red Kayn nerfs? Karasmai, is Red Kayn still playable? Well, my friends, is Red Kayn still playable? Yes and no. Yes, if you build a very linear path, a very linear build. No, if you continue to build how we did last match. So, that being said, let me demonstrate as opposed to saying words, because I believe actions speak louder than words. Rek'Sai, Rek'Sai, Rek'Sai. What is Rek'Sai known for? This is something that you kind of have to always wrap your head around. What is the enemy jungler doing as much as what am I doing? That's kind of my thought process as the game starts. As a jungler, you always kind of want to think not just for yourself, but for the enemies as well, and for your laners. Because, like I said, you're an observer. You kind of have full control over the map. Or as much control as you can handle. Most people can't handle that much control. Why most people, they don't play jungle. Makes perfect sense. It's too much thought. Who wants to play the game and use their brain? No, just turn your brain off and click buttons. That's why we have AD carry. Ooh, an early ward on me. Now, likelihood that it's Vlad, pretty high. Yeah, it was Vlad, so nothing to fear. There's no chance of a Vlad stealing any of my raptors here. There's no chance of a Vlad harassing me off my camp here, so nothing to fear. And we could tell Rek'Sai started red because he got a leash from Volibear. Perfect. We're gonna look for an early play bot. It's wonderful as well. Oh, unlucky. Early first blood. That also, with the fact that Zac has his passive, makes bot an extremely ungankable lane. Almost asleep, Veg, keep going. My stream putting you to sleep. Well, I suppose that's fine, you know. Having a nice comfort streamer to fall asleep to. I feel like that's a pretty nice thing to strive for in life. Having a nice soothing, relaxing ambiance. You never appreciate how beautiful sleep is until you struggle to find sleep. You know? Kind of reminds me of whenever you have a stuffy nose. You don't realize how much you take for granted. A nice deep breath. Enemy junk should be passing down right now. Passing for the bot side gang. Gonna keep spam pinging them, giving them awareness. Give Jason awareness here too. A big pointer I learned from a challenger coach, you're an extremely intelligent man, is that if you're ever gonna look for pings, make sure you're pinging not just where the enemy's whereabouts are, but also where your teammates are. Because people are more aware of a ping if it's on their head. If you're just pinging on the map, they're not always aware of that. And I myself fall victim to that all the time, you know. Sometimes I'll get ganked, if I'm playing lane, I'll get ganked and I'll be like, oh, where's the MIA ping? Where's the pings at? I'll look to see. There was a ping all along. I just never noticed. You know why? Because the ping was not on the map. And for some reason, this Rek'Sai decided not to do the Raptors. I have never seen that. Wow. That's a first. That is genuinely a first. Huh. I'm dumbfounded right now. Do you know why he skipped the Raptors there? I know why, but it's a kind of a funny reasoning, right? Anyone want to take a crack at why he skipped the Raptors there? Doesn't realize this is helping me. Because I got his camp, and then we shared my camp, but then he gave me free orbs. To invade? No. Because if he was going to invade me, he would have done it. That's the thing about invading. That wasn't the reason at all. Anyone else want to take a chance? He's piss slow random. Harsh, also not true. Reason why is because I put an early ward on his Raptors. So in his mind, he wanted to remain unseen, unscathed. He wanted to sneak around. But in doing so, he really just punished himself because it's a very linear path. There isn't much flexibility. You know what dictates if a lane is going to be ganked or not, Twitch chat? You know, genuinely. I'm not asking as like a, I'm going to answer the question for you. If If you don't answer, I'm not answering it for you. You're never gonna know. I'll stop talking. I'll turn that stream off. I'll go stream for another audience that answers my questions. But do you know what makes a lane gankable? Anyone? Or I pushed that stop broadcasting button. Go overextended, close. Where the wave is. Yes, wave state, exactly. Exactly. So if I'm looking at the wave state, if I'm looking at how the waves are managed, I know exactly when and where the enemy jungle is going to be. I don't need to keep track of the camps necessarily. Sometimes just keep track of the wave state. Very wonderful that you guys knew that. Very wonderful. And you know what also I didn't think that he would have his ignite, because typically if someone gets that many kills, they use their sums, correct? He actually got all those kills without using his sums or his ult. This is why awareness is very important, because if I knew that, I would have went for such an aggressive play. Because hypothetically, if he has no ignite, hypothetically, he has no ult. It's an easy play. It's okay though. Wonderful. Why are you talking like Dantes? No, I've been friends with Dantes for what, about 4, maybe 5 years now, and I don't think I've ever once heard him talk like that. I don't think I've ever heard him once speak in any way relating to this, actually. Someone who's known him since he was, what, 17? Been like 3-4 years. I don't think he's ever talked like this once in his life. No, he talks just like this. Here's I am very wrong. The source would be Twitch chat. Ah, nice little trade to get the dragon here. Looks like a tough game. Oh, but the tough games equal the sweetest victories, don't they? When I win in 15 minutes, do I think I had fun? No. Because you know what fun really is all about? It's about overcoming. About brotherhood. About survival. So if we're able to turn this game around, I will have a lot more fun. That's why you should never give up until the game's over. I'd say we're in a pretty good state to win this game as well. My champion scales really well into the enemy team. I have a moderate amount of orbs. I have an objective advantage. I have an XP advantage. I have a CS advantage. One thing I'm lacking is my KP advantage, but we'll get to that when we get to that, you know. Gotta learn how to walk before you run. How are you feeling about Briar? Is a 28% win rate. Masters Plus right now. I don't think I've ever seen a champion that low on release. Pretty bad. Pretty bad. Orbs. Beautiful. Beautiful. The orbs, some CS. So you always find a lot more success the more patient, more calm you are when you play. Many people play emotional. One of the most common traits I find in a lot of junglers, even in the highest ranks, play through emotion. That's why you must simply be devoid of all emotion. Feel nothing. Every single waking second, you must feel nothing. That is if you want to find the most success playing League. Alright, let's work on getting the top scuttle. Probably won't be able to do anything around top side ever. Just a little bit unlucky, but it is what it is. Not looking good. No, 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 that is not looking good. But when I get my form, this will be a nice and easy turnaround. I'm sure of it. I'm sure of it. Riven got some free CS. Swain got some free CS. It died, but you know. Happens. Good thing about me getting that early dragon is that we could stall the game out an extra 5 minutes due to that. As long as we can just play to clear waves, which isn't necessarily too hard with the Swain and Jace, and Billion. As long as we can play to clear waves, we can stall this game out an extra 5 minutes. And that extra 5 minutes, get some shutdowns, get some kills, easily turn around this game. And you have the superior comp. It's most important not to tilt in these scenarios. Actively seek out success. Success will find you, my friends. It will find you where you least expect it. Ooh. Nice. Good shutdown. Do I look for the Vladimir kill here? No. Just look for the wave and the dragon, I'd say. Oh, I missed the cannon. Very unfortunate. See, I can't really start it because my team backed up. Sure, would prefer it if they'd listen to me because this would actually be a very good chance of winning. To secure this, but see, as soon as I go over to it, start moving. Maybe I could look for a steal. I doubt they assume that Kayn's just chilling here. Oh, it reset. That's not too fortunate. Yeah, I was too healthy for them to... They could just stop damaging it in turn. It would not be ideal, so it's better to back up. Nice. Should be form, correct? Close to getting another free kill there on Sai. Not bad. Now, I already noticed something that's going to make this game a whole lot easier. Did you guys notice in that fraction of a second I pressed tab? Volibear's building AP heavy. Vladimir's AP heavy. Kaisa, well, not necessarily AP heavy, but has a lot of AP damage, so I believe that if I just stack MR, make the game a lot easier. MR and some anti-heal would be beautiful for the Vladimir, the volley. Yeah, very, very good game. Ah, there's the objective bounties, right on cue. Yeah, we should just fight this. Nice. Wonderful. Make sure we get on it as fast as possible. I look to secure. And another thing to look at is that we actually have... Ooh. It's Swain. I was gonna say, we actually have the stronger smite as well. So I think this is just gonna be my priority, it's just the objective, right? Make sure I dodge that immediately. Nice, beautiful. Beautiful and wonderful. And amazing. I will send an immediate rift top here. Because this will pressure the tier 2 tower. Jace shouldn't have been here though. That's kind of bad because if Jace reset and shoved mid, he could have got another tower. Nice. No kill for you, but it's all good. Oh, it's perfectly fine. Need kills to win this game. My champion scales no matter what is the important thing to think of. So notice I got 2 crashes there. If Jace reset and TP'd mid, he would have been able to get mid tower and I would have been able to get top tower. But it's all fine. There's no way for him to read my mind and be able to understand this unspoken, so it's all good. Can't expect that much from your teammates. So now we're going to be building Cleaver. We're going to get some MR. We're going to get Executioner. All the things I mentioned. And we could probably look to give this dragon. We don't necessarily need to fight it because you keep stalling, have higher and higher chance of winning. What's up, Ink Bites? How's it going? Nice to see you today. Ooh, this could be very bad though. Not looking too good. Ooh, actually it might be absolutely wonderful. Huh. Look at that. The plays just make themselves at this point. Looks like volleys overextending very, very hard there. Same with Swin. Maybe walk on him and get a kill on him. Be ideal, but we can't overexert ourselves too heavily. Yeah, see, I immediately went to hover the Swain because I figured that where Rek'Sai was standing, he has 2 opportunities. Back up the volley bear, or go for the Swain. And I was right in my initial fear of him going for the Swain. Beautiful. Now, I would have definitely preferred it if Jace let me finish inside of him. That way I get my full heal, but the play went very well, so wonderful. No tilts, no issues. Everything is beautiful. Well, you know, I